Hi, y'all. I hope you're having a good day today. I wanted to talk a little bit about information overload. Do you ever feel like you're being combated from all sides and you're just getting a lot of information just from all sides and it's just like too overwhelming? Um, you turn on the TV and there's all the information there from whatever program you're listening to that's interrupted, maybe interrupted by commercials. And then you see those same commercials. You see them if you watch YouTube, you see them all over YouTube. So, do you ever feel like, oh my gosh, I've seen this commercial a million times and it's just like too much? Then, if you're out in traffic, you go out, you have to watch so many things around you. You have to be aware of everything that is around you, the traffic signals, the other traffic. It's just like too much. Sometimes it's just like when you finally go to bed, you get that finally several hours of peace, maybe if you can sleep in a nice, peaceful environment and not be interrupted. I don't know. I just feel like there's just so much coming at us from all directions. So it's just overwhelming sometimes. And I thought I'd just share a few little jokes about seniors that I found. And it might be funny to you, it might not. But I found this off of Google. This was old people jokes that make aging so much funnier. So this one says, you know it's time to retire when your coworkers are wearing clothing from your youth and calling it retro. Retirement is wonderful. It's doing nothing without worrying about getting caught. Retirement is what happens between doctor's appointments. Money isn't everything, but it sure keeps you in touch with your children. Sometimes the best part of your career is retirement. Retirement is like one big sick day without the sick pay. Ooh, yeah. Then there was another one I found on classic dad jokes. I thought this was funny. Why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack up. See, I didn't say these weren't corny because I think they are, but you know. Why did the scarecrow become a motivational speaker? He was outstanding in his field. Okay. Why don't books ever get lost? They know their place. What do you call a bear with no socks? Barefoot. Why did the tomato turn red? It saw the salad dressing. Okay. Why don't clocks ever sleep? They're always ticking. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Why did the broom go to therapy? It had too many sweeping issues. This is food themed jokes for seniors. Why did the bread go to therapy? It had too many crumbly relationships. What do you call a potato that sings? A mash hit. Why don't oranges ever fight? They're too juicy. Why do bananas never get lonely? They come in bunches. What's a pancake's favorite song? Flipping good tunes. What do you call a sad strawberry? A berry blue fruit. Why don't cookies fight? They're too churned. What did the butter say to the bread? You're my spread mate. Why did the soup blush? It overheard the steamy conversation. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A snorroceros. Hmm. Why did the dog sit in the shade? He didn't want to be a hot dog. What's a bird's favorite game? Tweet and seek. Why did the cow go to art school? She wanted to draw a moosterpiece. That's kind of. What's a frog's favorite drink? Coca-Cola. What do you call a happy horse? A neighborly friend. Why did the owl join the band? It had the best hoot. Why, and this is technology jokes for seniors. Why don't smartphones retire? They're always connected. What did the Wi-Fi say to the router? You're my signal of love. Why did the tablet go to school? To improve its bite, B-Y-T-E. Why don't keyboards sleep? They're always typing. What did the email say to the inbox? I've got attachment issues. Why did the phone blush? It got a text from its crush. Why don't printers sing? They're too jammed. The next one is travel themed jokes for seniors. What do you call a tired traveler? A jet lagged nomad. What's a Matt's favorite joke? Oh gosh, come past me, I'm funny. What did the ocean say to the beach? Wave hello. Why did the RV retire? It wanted to park forever. Why don't mountains fight? They're too peaked out. What do you call a happy camper? A tent-nastic friend. Why did the road blush? It saw the traffic jam. Garden-themed jokes for seniors. Why don't plants gossip? They're too rooted. What's a gardener's favorite song? Bloom where you're planted. Why don't roses fight? They're too thorny for drama. Why do weeds never quit? They're sprouting everywhere. What's a cactus's favorite dance? The prickly polka. Here's another one. Music themed jokes for seniors. Why don't pianos retire? They love to tickle the ivories. Yeah. Why did the guitar go to therapy? It had string issues. What's a drum's favorite joke? Beat it. Why don't violins fight? They're too strung out. Anyway, I just thought we needed some comic relief because I've just been feeling overwhelmed lately with all the stuff that we're going through. We went through a pretty financial thing that was cost us a lot financially to fix our kitchen so we could sell our house. And so we're in the middle of being packed up and selling our house to get the kitchen remodeled. We had to pack up even more than we've already packed up. And it was stressful, but I am glad it's over with. We're back in our house. And pardon the traffic behind me. There's a road behind me. But I just needed some comic relief. That's been going on. We haven't had the best year, the best end of the year. But it's coming around. It's getting better. And I do believe our house will sell and that we'll find the perfect house. But it's just a lot to go through. It wasn't only that, but we had somebody in the family. Roger's mother did pass away, and the stress that comes along with that. First holidays for him, first Thanksgiving, first Christmas. They didn't live in the same state, but I told him those first holidays and those birthdays, it's hard. So we are going through that. It's very raw. I heard a song the other day when we were in the car, and I had played it for my sister once as an old rock song, and my sister had never heard it. And at the end of the song, she said, "Oh yeah, that is a good song." And immediately when I told Roger that, I started crying. And she had passed away last year. But it's those things that they'll get you, and you don't even realize it, But just information overload is what I've had on my mind. There's just so much coming at us all the time, and we live in a very stressful type world. Things to do, people to see. You got to clean up your house. You got to keep your house clean because you're trying to sell it, and you never know when somebody might want to look, and that's stressful. But we'll get through it, and I know that we'll get through it, and we'll find something. We're hoping to find something fairly close because our lawyers. I don't know why I almost said that. Our doctors are all here, so we want to stay here in the area. But anyway, here's a few little more jokes. What goes up but never comes down? Your age. Ain't that the truth? Why do old people love English muffins so much? Because of the nooks and grannies. What's the best part of old age? That it doesn't last very long. What do you call someone who enjoys Mondays? Retired. When is the best time to start thinking about your retirement? Before the boss does. Why was the retiree's wife tired? She got twice as much husband for half the pay. Okay, well, anyway. How many retirees does it take to change a light bulb? One, but it'll take all day. Here's some other like one-liners. Stop thinking of them as hot flashes. Think of them as your inner child playing with matches. One benefit of old age is that your secrets are always safe with your friends because they can't remember them. Now that I've gotten older, everything's finally starting to click for me. My knees, my back, my neck. Oh yeah. I've decided whatever age I am is the new 30. Don't let arguing get you down. It's too hard to get back up again. No, not arguing. Don't let aging get you down. It's too hard to get back up again. When you consider the alternative, old age really isn't so bad. Aging gracefully is a nice way of saying you're slowly looking worse. No. But anyway, I just wanted some comic relief in this messed up, stressed out world that we all live in. Unless you live in a very small town and never leave your house, I don't know. But we've been stressed for quite a while, and we need some comic relief. We enjoy our life, but we've had just so much going on. But it's straightening out. It's coming together. So I hope y'all have a good day. Can you do me a favor? If you are not subscribed, would you please subscribe to my channel if you like it, and if this is something that you want to be a part of, I would greatly appreciate it. And please hit the like button if you enjoyed any of this. I would appreciate that. There is a notification